grief. You know, 35 years ago, I came here as a young businessman. My first contract I had, I found out the city of Wilkes Barre was ripped off for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they were, in garbage. And I proved it. Proved it. Came here and made accusations, and guess what? Everything I said was true. And I did come to certain council people. Told you what would happen with this contract. Mr. Barre, I met with you, couldn't have been any nicer. Met with Kathy Kane, Tony Thomas. Met with everybody and said, look what's going on. I want to tell the people here in the audience what you did. You put an ordinance into effect that put me out of business. If it was put through, I'd have been out of business. Who are you people that tell me how to operate my business? And there's one thing, you could laugh at me, you could say whatever you want. Remember what the federal judge said about him, his administration? What they did to Mr. Kalabowski was outrageous. You could laugh, these do little whispers, but I'm going to tell you something. I can't beat who's here. Like you, Mike, you had me ejected out of here how many times? You, Mr. Barre, Mrs. Kane. I will deal with you people in federal court. Maybe not in the distant future. I wish I could tell you what I know that's going on. I watched this administration turn that police department into a corrupt organization. Go to Chief Hughes with this receipt. Go to Buff and Bob. Our Bob. The new chief. The man who represents law. Who was in business with LAG getting cars on consignment with 3 license plates provided to him and his family. Better yet, why didn't we go to Jerry DeSoy, whose secretary's husband ran LAG, ran it for 6 years. When I called to ask Chief DeSoy technical questions to find out about what the prices would be, never called me. But a week later, who's running LAG? The chief of police's secretary's husband. Who got thousands of dollars in campaign contributions? Right over there. Who got thousands more in campaign contributions from the new Torah? Right over there. And exactly what I said would happen years ago happened. Who ended up paying for this? Right, when I got started towing here 35 years ago, it was $25 and $35. When I got that other contract, I was bound in that contract for almost 5 years. Every abandoned car was processed properly. There was never no problems. There were no missing abandoned cars. There was no liquor given to the police department. There was no license plates given to police officials. Chief Secretary's husband didn't run my place. You could laugh at me. You can do what you want. I'll close again. Remember what the federal judge said. What they did to Mr. Kalabowski was outrageous, and I mean outrageous. I'll have my day. Not here, but I will have my day again. Sooner than you think. Have fun.